Xin chào tất cả các em học sinh. Chào mừng các em đã quay trở lại với chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 10. Và để học tốt chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 10, các em cần chuẩn bị cho cô 2 quyển sách. 1. Sách học sinh tiếng Anh lớp 10. 2. Sách bài tập tiếng Anh lớp 10. Các em lưu ý, ở trang bìa 4 của quyển sách, các em sẽ có một thẻ cào để vào phần mềm IseeBooks. Nếu các em chưa có sách, các em hãy truy cập vào website www.iseebooks.vn để được hỗ trợ. Now, let's start with speaking of Unit 6. Gender equality is equal jobs opportunities. Now, I would like you to look at the screen, ancient gender equalities. And as you can see, in the old day, the balance of gender equality will always lose balance. It will tilt to the male side. If it is what they get, they are respected, they can work, they can go to school. But it will tilt towards women if it is oppressions, exploitation about what they must bear, not respected, to do housework all day or always considered work. That is gender prejudice. Now, in ancient time, women were brutally oppressed. They do not go to school, work, or do heavy work of men. They must do the housework every day. And with ancient society, women were a weak part in society. They always had to live, always being treated unfairly. And why does ancient society have a concept of respect for men and women? Because ancient society has existed childish thought, not aware of the importance of women. And the second, they only know to keep their backward thinking, and that is why men are always considered gods in these societies. And if you were to return to the past, what would you do to eliminate gender inequality? Now, if you want to know more information about if you were to return to the past, what would you do to eliminate gender inequality? We come to speaking. Now, first one, category.
Skills 1. Speaking. Equal job opportunities. 1. Read the following phrases and sentences. Write A if it expresses an agreement, and write D if it expresses a disagreement. Add 2 more expressions, sentences.
Now, first one, I don't think that. It is D. Second, I agree that. A. Yes, but. D. That's true. A. I guess so. A. Actually, I think. That is D. And you can add more. Is that very true, but. Very true, but. For example, or sometimes you use I couldn't agree more. For example, I couldn't agree more. And I couldn't agree more is agree, very true, but disagree, for example, and press on submit button.
Now we come to activity 2, practice.
2. Work in pairs. Do you agree or disagree with the following statements? Tell your partner using the phrases and sentences in 1.
Okay, after the writer give you some structure, for example, I don't think, I couldn't agree with you more, very true, actually I think. So you extract your ideas about from number 1 to number 6, and you have an example. I don't think that men are better leaders than women. For example, men are better leaders than women. First one. 2. Women natural roles are caregivers and housewives. For example, so I don't think, or I don't think that, Or actually, I think women's natural role are a caregiver and houseworker. Or not true, for example.
Now we continue. The final part of speaking today is discussion. And the writer would like you to discuss if you agree or disagree with the statement, married women should not pursue a career.
3. A. Working groups. Discuss if you agree or disagree with the statement, married women should not pursue a career, using sentences from 1 to 6 as reasons for your agreement or disagreement.
Now, listen to the example between student A and student B.
I think married women should not pursue a career. I agree. I believe they should stay at home, doing housework and looking after their husbands and children. Actually, I think they should continue pursuing a career. It's boring and tiring doing housework.
Now, read the statement from number 1 to number 6.
Women should stay at home, doing housework and looking after their husband and children. It's boring and tiring to do housework. Women often become passive and dependent on their husband. Women will be exhausted if they have to do 2 jobs, at work and at home. Women usually get less pay than men for doing the same job. Men should share household tasks with their wives.
3. B. Note down your group's discussion. Report the results to the class.
Now, after you listened the conversation of the student, you'd report the result to the class, and if you use IseeBooks, you can press on Show Answer to consult more information. For example, women should stay at home doing housework and looking after their husband and children. It is boring and tiring to do housework. Women often become passive and dependent on their husband. Women will be exhausted if they have to do 2 jobs, at work and at home. Women usually get less pay than men for doing the same job, and men should share household tasks with their wives.
Now we've just finished speaking at Unit 6, Gender Equality. At home, learn by heart always. Review all information in speaking and prepare the next lesson, listening, same week, same pay. Don't forget to access IseeBooks to practice. Goodbye.